Alright, we're going to do a warm-up to factoring, and it's called the magic number game. So, first it's going to say, what multiplies 2, 10, and adds to 7. So it multiplies to 10 and adds to 7. So the way you could do this is you write 10. It's what multiplies to 10, but adds to 7. So what multiplies to 10 but adds to 7. Let's try the first factors, 1 and 10. 1 times 10 is going to give you 10, but you can't switch this any way you like it, because if you make this negative, that negative, well, it's going to be negative 11, so that doesn't work. Now we can try 2 and 5 next on the list. 2 and 5. 2 times 5 gives us 10. 2 plus 5 adds up to 7. So, this right here, our magic numbers would be 2 and 5. Let's try a couple more. So, our next one we have is what multiplies to negative 40 and adds to 3. So it multiplies to negative 40 but adds to 3. So we put negative 40. So I'm not so great at factoring, so I'm going to keep it nice and easy. I'm going to start off nice and slow. So what multiplies to negative 40 is right here. And below it, I'm going to do what adds up, see what works. So first, let's try 1 and 40. 1 times 40 is 40. Make one of them negative, it will not add up to 3, so that doesn't work. Let's try the next one, 2 and 20. 2 and 20. 2 and 20, what we have here, 2 times 20 is 40, but 20 minus 2 is 18, and then if you were to do negative 20 times or plus 2, still wouldn't work, so that doesn't add up to 3. 3 wouldn't work. Let's try 4. We have right here 4 and 10. 4 and 10. 4 times 10 is 40. It doesn't matter which one you make negative or positive, it still would not work. Let's try the next one, 5 and 8. 5 times 8 will give us 40. We need to make it negative and it has to add up to 3, so that means the 5 has to be negative. So our magic numbers here would be negative 5 and 8. Alright? Let's try one more, and then we will start the process of factoring. Okay? So, we have right here what multiplies to negative 18 and adds to negative 3. Again, we can do the same process because this is the thought process that goes into factoring. So we write at the top, negative 18. So it multiplies to negative 18 but adds to negative 3. I'm going to start off with 1 and 18. 1 and 18 does not work. Let's try 2 and 9. 2 times 9 is going to give us 18. Make any of them negative. It still won't give us this negative 3. Let's try the next one. 3 and 6. Well, what multiplies to negative 18 and adds a negative 3. So what two pairs of numbers? So what we have here is 3 and 6. 3 times 6 is going to be 18, but it has to add up to negative 3. So the larger number needs to be negative. So 3 plus negative 6 does give us negative 3. So our two numbers right here would be 3 and negative 6. So there you have it. That's how you can start thinking on how to factor.